Hello folks, let's do some melting. Hi, welcome back. Right, I'm going to be trying to make my pewter chess set. So, I've got a few molds. These have not been used for a long time. And I did have problems with this before because the bases here of the actual chess pieces didn't form properly. So we'll give it a couple of attempts. Yeah, you see where I've drilled holes before to allow ventilation. So that's so what have we got here? We've got a pawn, a rook, is that called? Castle. We've got the knight and the bishop, and the king and queen. So yeah, we'll just see how it goes. Okay, this is a medieval chess set, so I've got some pewter on the melt. So I'll get back to you once I've prepared these. Right then, so I've actually got the, I think it's the pawn and the castle all clamped up, ready to go. Now the first one never comes out right because it's cold. So I'll pour the pewter in. That will help heat up the mold for when I have to do it again. And what I'm looking for as well is at the bases, I've powdered them. At the bases, there's the bases, not that bit. I'm looking for which bit doesn't form properly so I know where to drill some ventilation holes. So let's get on with this. This is the first pour. It does use a lot of pewter, this set. Give it a tap. And I'll be back. Right, so this is the first attempt of the pawn and the castle. If I can get it out. I've lost my phone stand, so I'm having to hold it. Hang on. Right, yeah, sorry about that. I got it out eventually. So this is the assassin, or the pawn. You see the little bit sticking out there? That's from the ventilation hole, so I'll just snip that off. Because this is the first one, I'm not that happy with that, so I'll just put that in to remelt. But the mold is nice and warm now, so hopefully the next one will come out alright. There's the bottoms. They have formed all the way around, so I'm happy with that. However, yeah, the castle's alright, but I'm going to remelt it anyway. I just really wanted to get the mould hot to start with. So, let's do this again. Right, this is the second attempt, and it's come out alright. I'll clip that bit off. And there, yeah, that's not a problem. And I'll trim off the bit by his foot there. That's the assassin, or the pawn. Now there is 16 of these on a board, so yeah, got to do that another 15 times, you know, to have two sides, that is 8 a side. And I suspect the castle has come out all right. There we are. Yeah, that's all right. Focus. So there's the castle, or rook. Not bad. That's not bad. I'm happy with that. Right, I've got to do another 3 castles and another 15 pawns. Right, well, so far so good. So 4 pawns. I've got the 4, I think they're called rooks. Well, so castles. We've got 4 castles, So that's 2 each side. So now I just have to concentrate on the rest of the pawns. Right, well, that mould actually started to get a little bit too hot. Bit of damage done there, so I'll have to leave that one, let it cool down a bit. You see it's just making a load of flashing around the edges there. So I'll go on to the next one. This is the bishop and the knight. So I'll just close them up and clamp them up. Right, so I've poured some pewter into the mould here. There's a bit of flashing going on. Can't be helped, I don't think, on this one. What I did do is drill a hole there and there as well. You can see where it's come through to allow some ventilation. I think there's a natural curve where the base is anyway, so that looks like it's made like that deliberate, but that's okay, that's all right. Ow. So in the background, whilst I was waiting for that to set, I've been making up some bismuth ingots from the block that I had. So I'm gonna see if I can melt those and pour them into some of this. I don't think I have enough bismuth, and it's super expensive, so sorry Rob, I don't know if I can do that, but we'll come up with a plan. Right, what I did then is before I poured the pewter in, I moved these inwards, so hopefully we've stopped the flashing. Come on. Oh, brilliant. Yes, that's worked. That's it. Right, I'll do that again. I'll remelt these. That's just rubbish. Right. Okay, so we're doing okay. So far, to get all these right, at least, that's what we have so far. So I'm going to do some more pawns. The mould's gone a little cool now, so hopefully we'll get some more of those done. But it's taken me 2.5 hours to get to this point, so just going to have a little rest, a little break, 10 minutes, and I'll crack on with it, with the pawns. Right, so it's taken a long time, not for you guys, but for me. I've been here for a few hours now, I think. Yeah, what I've been doing, I've been making the pawns. I've had to remake one of the bishops, and I've been, like, this one here, it's got flashing and stuff on it. I've got to trim and chop it and file it. So I've just poured the last pawn. Then I've got the king and the queen to do. I've got to do that twice, you know, for both sides, and then that's it done. Okay. Right, so that's the last pawn there. It's still red hot, so yeah. Okay, so I've set the king and queen mould up. So I'm just going to go ahead and pour it. I think there's a problem there. Yeah, I think there's a problem. Okay, we'll just see how it goes. Alright, let's see how it did. There's probably a lot of flashing in this. Do you know what? That's not a bad first attempt. Yeah, I'm going to recast it though. Alright, second time lucky. Yeah, that's a lot better, I reckon. Right, I just got to do that again for the other team. And so it is finished. It took 4.5 hours to complete. And the finishing touches would be, I could spray one side black, you know, typical chess fashion. How cool are they? Medieval pewter chess set. You got these guys. They're like, I don't know, axe wielding assassins as the pawns. You got the castles. If it'll focus. I really need a camera. Right. You got the horses. Which are pretty cool. On their own, they're pretty good, I think. Underneath them all, you got the those bits there. But that can't be helped. That's just the mold marks. You got the padres, or the bishops. There's the queen, holding a jug or something. And the king, proudly holding a sword. So, that's that. Hope you've liked some of what you saw at least. Hopefully you got to the end. Please give my video a thumbs up. That really does go a long way. Right, thank you for watching, and if you really do want to support me, you don't have to. Please click on my Linktree link in the comment section of this video. On there you'll find shortcuts to all my social medias, sales pages, donation page, and my Amazon wishlist should you wish to support me that way. If you don't, just give me a thumbs up. Thank you very much. I shall see you on the next.